Since y'all just love claiming that the Klan is all gone. Story time. This particular article, which anybody could research, happened in 1955. These God-fearing Americans, like Buddy right here, called themselves trying to intimidate the very few, approximately 10 black students that went to Harvard because they did not want them at their school. Yep, you got that right. Their school. Harvard University. But anyway, these fine gentlemen pulled their typical demonstration of burning crosses outside of these black kids' dorm and calling them any racial slurs that they could think of, which you don't have to use your imagination, especially since the white folks that I'm talking to love turning the blind eye to what's really going on in society in America. Now, when these young black students tried to speak out about what happened and write letters to the local news station, they were threatened by Harvard University, with consequences if they did speak out about what happened. But anyway, let's go back a little further. At this point, I'm going to read off a little bit of the article. Indeed, on October 22nd, 1923, the Harvard Crimson published an article detailing the Klan's intentions to increase its membership in the incoming weeks. It stated that Harvard's KKK had only been waiting for the favorable moment to show its strength. This is where it gets interesting. Let's go back a little further. The Harvard branch of the KKK was founded in 1921 with the assistance of Mr. W., the organizer of the Chicago chapter, and an imperial officer in the Klan, and an unidentified man, Mr. T. Yeah, you got that right. Harvard had its own KKK branch, the law school. Need I say more? Well, even if I don't need to, why not? Here we go. The Harvard archives show no record of President Lowell or the Board of Overseers responding to the telegram or taking any measures to purge the campus of Klan activity. Surprisingly, neither do the Harvard archives show the record of the supposed explosion of Klan activity ever occurring, which means, you guessed it right, they covered it up and swept it under the rug. Here's a little more for you. In spite of the fact that 143 Harvard alumni had signed a petition protesting the policy to protect them, in September 1922, it took until March 23rd for the university to repeal the mandate, and even then records show officials asking black students to seek alternative housing accommodations, meaning we're not going to consequence the KKK branch. You should leave. Where does that sound similar? I've heard this before. Oh, when black people call out racism, if you don't like the country, we should just leave. The Klan never was gone. They became our lawmakers. They became our judges and cops, and every other version of law. They are alive and well today.